It's this time of the year that our grass needs trimming. Now, we don't have a lawn because this is a rental house, but still we need to cut the grass. Now, there's so many options out there as to what to buy. So here's our take, and this is what we are using and what we want to be using in the future. We haven't done anything since last year, so let's see what we have. What we have is the Bosch Rotak 32R, which is one of the cheaper options. It is corded, it does the job, but we want to move into cordless because it is much more versatile. You don't want to be moving cables around. They're much more expensive, as this one is much more expensive than a regular corded one, but it is giving you the versatility of moving around without needing to move cords, as moving cords can be quite annoying, actually. So we have the Bosch Rotak 32R and we have the UniversalGrassCut 18V. So because we already have the Bosch batteries, so this is the to-go tool for cordless trimming. Let's see how it works. It's so small and light, you can actually store it wherever you want. It's quite easy. And here's how it opens. Press the button here, opens up, stays locked, doesn't go anywhere. You press this button here, and then you extend it even further. It has different options as to how far you want to extend it. I'm putting the highest one, and you're good to go. Now, one really important function that the Universal GrassCut has compared to the easy ones is that it has this button here that you can press with your foot, and it changes the angle of the head. Here you go, which means that you can easily trim underneath weird spaces. Another important feature of this trimmer is that it auto-feeds the cable, so you never need to stop to extend it. So let's get going and make this garden look decent again. Cables. Pretty straightforward to use. Just press this button here. It starts. Already. Do you like our handmade composter? Back to work. Cables. Ugh. If you can afford it, go cordless. Cords. Let's test the trimmer. Now I'm using a 2.5 amp battery here, but for a garden that small, 1.5 is more than enough. And as we were saying, it's quite easy to change the direction of the head. So now I want to do the edges, therefore I'm just pressing here, moving the handle around, and now I can freely move around here. And I pop it again. And here we go. Now, as you might have noticed, this small wheel here helps the trimmer stay in line. So when I go into edges, it doesn't allow me to go further than I'm supposed to. Quite powerful for a small garden, isn't it? As we were trimming around this edge here, we were going clockwise because the trimmer is also moving clockwise. So as you can see, the grass is coming towards this way and we need to cut it the opposite direction. So this helps. Just a quick tip. That's it. Easy as that. Now, as we were saying, it's quite easy to not have a cable. It's really frustrating to have cables around when you do this kind of jobs in the garden. This specific one is very nice, lightweight. It's just really light. It's just the battery that might add something. It's really compact. You are able to store it quite easily. You just do this and you press here once and that's it. It's ready to be stored. Don't forget to clean it up. All this time I never had to check the feed of the cable. Overall, it's a much better option than a corded one. It is powerful enough for a garden. This is a small one. Even if you have a bigger garden, it will just cope. It will not cope with things like berries. If you have wild berries in your garden, it won't cope with them. But just for grass, it's absolutely nice, very easy to handle, very small, very compact, and you can store it away anywhere you want. Now all that is quite nice, but don't forget to clean up your mess.